God gift for me.
Let's see,
Like
bro.
beautiful face but big dick.
These are ladyboys.
Hi.
They're born with a penis, they look like women, and they've been taking estrogen since their teens. Am I looking at a man, woman, or an entirely new gender altogether? Should you be mom or dad?
I can be both.
What age did you think you were a girl?
About like 8 or 9. We should not take this spade for the real women.
I'm top, she's bottom. Am I gay? No, I'm not. I'm not interested in men.
Before I talked to lady boys myself,
Nah.
I pulled up to Bangkok, Thailand, the capital of ladyboys, to hear what everyday people think about this cultural phenomenon and if it differs from America's view of transgenders.
No matter how many surgeries you have or chemicals you inject, if you're born with male DNA in every cell of your body, you can never become a woman.
Would you be upset if your son became a ladyboy?
Yes.
What would you think?
เขาต้องตัดออกมันจะเจ็บ
Yes. You would cry?
Yes. สมอนเลี้ยงมาก็บอย after ก็พอโตเป็นผู้ใหญ่ก็เป็นเกินไอไม่ชอบ yeah.
ขอให้เขาเป็นคนดีฉันโอเค
Okay.
ก็ต้องทำใจเพราะว่าเขาชอบของเขา
I will let they be what they want to be. Whatever. I'm gay, so I'm proud to be gay then.
Okay.
Yes.
And now you can legally get married.
Well, I'm not gonna marry.
Okay. That's a scam.
No, I understand.
Okay.
Now the world is เขาเรียกอะไร open.
Okay.
Yeah,
Open.
open, yeah.
Open world.
It's not a problem at all, and like nowadays it's very acceptable because I think they are fun and they are not the bad people. They most of the time they make benefits for the country too.
Would you be happy or sad?
I
Damn.
happy.
Happy.
Yes.
Why?
I have a lot of friends ladyboy.
Really?
Yes.
Do you think she's pretty?
Ladyboy
Ladyboy?
yes
Yo, they automatically know what the fuck it is. They automatically know what the fuck it is, no matter what. Like, it doesn't matter how much surgery that nigga goes through. Bro, it automatically, yo, in Thailand, they know what it is and what it's not, gang.
How do you know?
I know
Hold on.
this one like a
You gotta notice from the jawline.
Yes, sir.
It's a ladyboy.
Ladyboy
How do you know?
but I look
He's zooming in on her breasts.
yes
She's beautiful though.
yep
You think
beautiful
she's beautiful?
yes
Yeah, she's pretty.
Ladyboy beautiful.
Are ladyboys culturally accepted here in Thailand or just tolerated?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Thai open.
Of course, mostly we accept them.
Is there any stigma associated with ladyboy?
Not really.
ทุกอย่างมันจะเท่าเทียมกันเซม
Everything is
มีเยอะ
equal.
นะแฮปมินิเกิน
Yo.
and
I heard if you go there and if you walk through, this is like a strip of just straight lady boys. I'm talking about straight lady boys. And if you go there, they're gonna be trying to give you jobs. Oh, you want sake? You want sake? And you just gotta decline and walk away, man. You just gotta decline and walk away. Cause boy,
and เกิน
Many?
yes boy and boy
This general in Thailand is normal for me. When I'm in high school, I always have my friend that ladyboy.
Oh.
I really love to work for them, and then they always play volleyball very nice, fast and like a lady. But
yo, that reminds me of one video, bro.
They hit the ball very strong.
Like a
so
man.
ใช่ like
Wait.
a man.
No way. They were playing with girls, but they were born as boys. Yo, that's a glitch. Imagine the niggas that were playing basketball that was 6'9". Imagine those niggas that were playing basketball in Thailand, 6'9". But got the form of
And they're polite. They I don't know, but I have good attitude for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, it's acceptable. I think most of the people can be like openly like so saying that they are ladyboy.
It's not stigmatized or looked down upon?
We're not strict at all, and like people like hanging out with ladyboy also because they are fun, and it's very open here.
Why do you think that is?
I think because Thai people they have like so many people come from many places, and I think when you come from many places, right, you want to see like the culture, right? And when this another thing is very accepted because when we open for a new culture too, we are ready to learn.
ประเทศไทยเป็นประเทศที่ยอมรับความแตกต่างครับแล้วก็ประเทศไทยใจดีครับคนประเทศไทยใจดี
Because here is a free country, people can control people life. I am Chinese. I very like Thailand and the Thai people. Yeah.
Do you know any ladyboys?
Yes, I have friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they tell you like, hey, I'm ladyboy?
No, I think we could know it by ourselves. Yeah.
Okay, you can tell.
Yeah.
Would you be a ladyboy in China?
Oh no.
Would you go to jail? Get killed?
We can kill the boy very cute, or he's looking like a girl, but he is boy.
He's still boy.
Yeah.
No transgender.
Yeah.
Some of people in Thailand still not accept the ladyboy, but most of the people in Thailand accept them.
Okay.
Yeah, like they are a human also.
แบงคอกเยอะมาก ไทยแลนด์เยอะมากแฮปดะเกย์แฮปดะกระเทยเยอะมากไม่เพราะว่าผมเป็นผู้ชายชอบผู้หญิง
โอเค
กระเทยเป็น
กระเทยแบงคอก
กระเทยแบงคอกเป็นแบบกระเทยที่ให้เกียรติผู้ชาย
Okay. Would you date a ladyboy?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Would you date her?
She's currently in a relationship. I would not personally if I knew.
Too bad for you.
But I think 4 or 5 drinks I wouldn't be able to tell.
Yo!
After seemingly unanimous tolerance
gang.
of the concept of ladyboys out here, it was time to meet one of the most famous ladyboys in Thailand, Shinny.
I'm Shini.
That's right.
Ladyboy Thailand. Welcome to Bangkok.
And I want to bring your boyfriend from the back here. Roman,
Wait,
come
just off rip automatically. Once you hear her talk, you could just tell. But there's surgeries that you don't even understand, like how they're capable of having a voice and a squeakiness and everything like that. But that you could tell that's a pure on ladyboy without even questioning. You know what I'm saying? And niggas would just try to block the signs just to crack.
Come on in. This man interviewed
Yo,
you,
niggas would
and
just
now
crack
he's dating
anything.
You. How long have you guys been dating? Roman, say hi.
Hi.
Hold on, bro. Make sure this shit's I-10.
Hi. Yeah. We're dating for a while now, and we're very happy together.
Were you surprised you guys became a thing? Did you know you were into ladyboys? Is that offensive?
I don't think he into ladyboys, but like because he have girl.
Yeah.
You know?
Are you straight?
Yeah, I'm straight. And I'm dating Chini.
Viewers, do we agree with that statement? Do you think there's any
I'm not gonna lie. I don't. Yeah, you're just gay, gang. You're like you're gay, fam. Cause think about it. She wasn't born with a vagina at first, so it's technically there's no technical thing about it. You're gay. You're gay. You're gay. You just have to live with it. Like you just have to live with it. You're gay, and you just have to live with it. You saying you're not gay for talking to a ladyboy and having sexual intercourse with a ladyboy? Like it's damn near delusional. You're gay.
dissonance with that statement? Does that make sense?
I think it makes sense if you think about it a little bit longer.
Okay.
Like, it's a little bit can be controversial, but I consider myself straight.
But before we debate Roman's sexuality, I want to hear about how Shinny went from being a man to a ladyboy and what that even means. But real quick, have you ever gotten in a car crash that wasn't your fault? Or
unless their shits is just extremely cheap, bro. Yo, the processes of turning to a boy to a girl has to be very expensive. Very expensive. Those people have to be a shit ton of money to go through all that surgery. But then again, it is it's like different places, they charge different fees. But they have to have some type of wealth to be able to have, those surgeries done, bro. Because ain't no way.
And hurt at work? Your injury could be worth millions, but insurance companies often lowball their clients. If you become Morgan & Morgan's clients, they'll fight to get you the compensation that you deserve. Florida, 34 times the highest insurance offer for their clients. So you can start your claim.
13, something like that. And then, but I already know myself, like, even like I'm not taking hormone yet, I already know like, oh, I am a woman, like this is my energy when I was a kid, so,
What did mom and dad say?
They are support me. They don't stop me. But they one time they asked me if I want to have kid or that I want to have family or something like that. But I said like, no, I'm a woman, something like that. So
Still have the machinery to create a child. You could impregnate a woman.
maybe in the future,
You could still have a family if you so desire.
I think yes. I don't need to be dad. I can be mom.
Ah, okay. Would you be mom or dad?
I can be both.
I think a lot of the viewers looking at you are like, that's a pretty girl, but you're not a girl. How did you get to this point? How is this possible? How are you possible?
I think, maybe it's because of like how I, taking care of myself. Some lady boys or some transgender in Thailand, they just, some of them don't take hormones, so they don't look feminine at all because they prefer to be like that. But for
That shit, you look like somebody's uncle, cuz.
me, I prefer to look feminine to looking like a woman and attract a man.
At what age did you start taking hormones?
Damn, so those they just want to look ladyboy just cuz. The ones that are not up to par. They just want to look ladyboy.
When I was 14, yeah.
14. What did your parents say
14
about
years
that?
old?
Actually, I didn't ask because like I know this trick from my friend from high school, and they just tell me like, oh, okay, if you take this, it's gonna make you look pretty, it's gonna make you like more feminine, and like, why not? I want to look feminine. you
Sure.
know? So then I just take it, and then
The rest is history.
I can have both as well.
How did you get estrogen at 14?
Just in pharmacy.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, that's way different than the States.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you would have been in prison. Yo, the parents would have been in prison. I guarantee you, if he stepped. Well, I don't know. Nowadays, it all depends, man. Nowadays, Donald Trump. Well, thanks to Donald Trump, but before, I guarantee you, you're 14 years old walking into a pharmacy asking for pills, and they just handle it down like it's nothing. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you would have definitely faced some time. No
Like
kizzy, if
first,
you let that slide,
we
gang.
look feminine, and
If you
I think
let that slide,
maybe
that
it's
would have been
make
some time.
you a little bit like moody,
Okay, you started getting those womanly.
It's like a woman have period, like
Do you get a period?
I
That's
get the
impossible. So at what age, what was the earliest age you knew you wanted to become a woman?
7,
7?
8,
Damn.
something like that.
What
yeah.
was the thought that went through your head?
I think I feel like even like when I was a kid, I still feeling like attractive to a man. It can be gay, but like I don't know. Is what people design after what they want to be, because like after 14 you can design what you want to be.
That's a big decision, right?
I mean, that's in Thailand. I don't think over here. I mean, in the States, I don't think you can just pick what you want to be at 14 years old. That's kind of crazy to me to say that much. I ain't gonna lie. 14 years old to pick and choose what you want. That's kind of crazy.
You're actually changing your
Like, you
gender.
going through-
Do you think
you
you're
going through a
ready
lot
to-
at that
to
age.
make that decision at age 14?
I think like maybe I'm not ready, but I think like I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. You're saying if you were born again, you would want to be born as you were, and then you changed.
Yeah, I want to be a ladyboy again. That's what. I
Oh,
mean.
so you don't want to be a woman. You want to be a ladyboy. Explain the difference.
I don't know. I am some kind of the kid who like to break the rule, like why women should be with women, or why man should be with man, or why man should be with woman. I just think like, what if I'm a ladyboy and I'm like I attract the guys and I have friends as a girls? Why not?
And you have a penis.
Yeah.
What is a woman?
The woman is a feminine woman, and I don't know.
It's important to know that here in Thailand, the term used for a ladyboy is katoi. It describes a gender identity distinctly different from both male and female, and it's a concept that can be found all the way back in ancient northern Thai creation myths that describe 3 genders: male, female, and one that has traits of both. While some believe katoi to have special shamanistic abilities, and some Buddhists believe ladyboys are a consequence of some previous sexual wrongdoing in a past life, here in Thailand, every ladyboy seems to be fully aware that they are not women per se, but exist in a third category altogether. Do you think part of the unique appeal of Shini is how womanly she looks, yet she has a penis and is a man?
Yeah.
Is that why you're interested in her?
So I think many people are interested in the combination. You know, it's like a new product of a woman, basically. For me, it's a little bit different story because I wasn't interested in Ladyboys that much before I met Shinny.
Okay.
Yeah. But many people are coming here because they're interested in Ladyboys.
I think what's interesting about you is they might be like, oh, cute girl, like. Then they tap the profile, and then they learn you weren't born a woman, and you may have a penis. Do you think that's part of the, whoa, gotcha, to some of the guys that find you on social media, or even the women?
I think many people confused, but like for now, people gonna remember that like I'm not a woman. So some people react, you know, like okay, that's cool, but some people react differently, like shock or tell me to f off or just being rude, turn off to being rude.
Sure.
But some people just like okay, they respect, but they don't like it, so they just let me know. I don't worry with that, you know. I just like just being normal, you know.
Do you think you've caused a lot of men to question their sexuality?
No, I don't think that I make him understand.
But he says he's into women.
Yeah.
Yet you have a penis.
I mean, technically, she do question their sexuality because this nigga talking about he's not gay. He just likes. I feel as if that's gay. That's just gay. He has a penis. Like it's gay. There's no
Which in my
questions
book
about it.
is a critical part of a man. So he's dating you. He says he's straight. We'll take his word for it. But you
He's
have
not
a penis.
straight, gang. There's a penis
There's
there.
something-
He's gay.
If there's a spectrum, I would argue you're somewhere on the gay end of things, or bisexual. What would you say?
I can consider that maybe straight can be divided into categories. You know?
Oh
I
my
can consider that,
god!
but
They're
am I gay?
making it so difficult. It's either you're gay or you're not. There's no in between. I mean, shit, I don't know, man. Unless they make an in between, I don't think there's an in between right now. It's either you're gay or you're not.
No, I'm not. I'm not interested in men.
Because if she looked like a man, you would not be attracted to her.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I would-
Basically saying, if this was Steve Harvey, he wouldn't have no attraction to her because he looked like Steve Harvey. But since she looked like a damn Barbie doll but got a penis, he fucking with her. Like, what the fuck? I swear, cuz, these niggas funny, man.
If you're not a bottom, I would argue being attracted to you, who is very feminine looking, is a very straight thing, maybe.
I can agree to that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm top. She's bottom. Yeah.
There you have it.
What about
And that's true.
What about couples like
That peg.
Yeah. That
I would
peg.
argue
What
if you're
about it?
pegging, you might be more gay than you dating.
I ain't gonna lie, pegging itself, you're getting pegged, you're beyond gay. You're like, especially in a straight relationship, if you're getting pegged gay, you might as well just go on that other side because you have no hope at all. Like, just pack your bags and you just might as well just go on the other side, gang. There's no Boston, ain't no boss man D-Lo around here, gang. You might as well
a
just
man who
switch
looks like
sides
a woman
ASAP Rocky,
or a
gang.
ladyboy.
Yeah, I can agree to that. Yeah.
You're basically like, I'm attracted to a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And my retort to that is, okay, I agree, but if she has a penis, is there some elements of bisexuality or homosexuality?
There is!
No, it's a penis of a woman, not of a man.
See, this is where things get interesting. That's an interesting answer.
Right?
Yeah, and I would argue back that if a guy out there is
Listen.
getting pegged,
He's trying to give the benefit of the doubt of not being to the point where it's not considered gay to speak to a transgender person. It's completely gay. There's nothing about the situation. There's nothing about it that makes it not gay. It's gay to speak to somebody having sexual relationship with somebody that was born with a penis. It's that simple, gang. It's that simple.
to taking something up the butt, that is more gay than dating Sheeny.
Look at him.
But also with pegging, right? Like, I don't know if it's gay. Like it's a man and a woman, right?
We'll move on since we're in front of the temple and maybe
Bro.
getting a little bit sacrilegious. So we've concluded that you would date a very feminine man.
No, that's not what we concluded.
Yes, that is the conclusion. You're basically saying you're that's the perfect analyzation towards
So okay, that means then in your eyes, Shinny is not a feminine man. She's something different.
If we're talking biologically, then yes, Shinny is a man. But you know, it's a little bit more complex than biology. Like
Before Shinny, did you only date women?
yeah, I only dated women. Yeah.
Do you think you're gay?
No, I don't think I'm gay. I mean, I know I'm not gay. I'm not attracted to men or masculine features or anything. So
Okay, so what I'm basically seeing is this guy is just attracted to the feature of this person right here. And it's just off of the body of what this person was built. And that's why he feels as if that it's not gay to speak to somebody that was born with a penis. I don't know how he's not like getting it to his head. Like, you're just gay, gang. Like,
Shinny is not a man to me. Like, I'm not dating a man. I'm dating a woman. I'm dating Shinny, or, you know, at least we can say I'm dating trans woman.
He's sweating. He's sweating bullets right now. He's like, he's in a pickle because one, he doesn't want to upset her, and two, he is trying to keep something. Oh, I don't know. He's trying to hide it. Like, nigga, just say you're gay and just go on by your day.
I think so. You know, we're getting lots of like hate comments, right? And I think the majority of these people are very curious because if this keeps popping up on their feeds, you know, they want to watch it. So I think many men question their sexuality when they see beautiful ladyboys, you know?
Most of the men that have hit on you historically, are they all straight?
Of course, 100% straight.
100%. So you've never had a gay man be interested in you?
Gay man? Yeah, I think
He's standing right here.
Interesting in me, but like I'm not my style.
Not your style.
Your type is straight man, right?
My type is man. My type is
what is
straight
your
man.
preferred type?
Like someone who are not into transgender.
This is crazy.
Okay, this is blowing. I'm baffled right now. Like, cause I don't understand the relationship. I don't know if like she's going after like what. This is confusing. It's freaking confusing.
Crazy. So what do you say to that?
I can see why. Yeah, because there are guys who are into trans, like who are into ladyboys, and they're like, I think for ladyboys, it's more appealing that if someone is straight, you know.
And you're happy.
I don't think it's a big deal, to be honest. Like, I think people have the perception that it's like a big deal. It's like, oh, like you're gay, you're not gay. Like, I feel fine, you know. Like,
for the record, if you were gay, who cares?
Exactly.
And if you were gay, who cares?
Yeah.
But it is an interesting conversation, right? If Shinny had a vagina, would that change any level of attraction you have to Shinny? Or did it just so happen that Shinny...
That's an amazing question. What if, listen to me, what if he's just attracted to him having a penis?
Had a penis.
Yeah, like that would be the same. So I'm
The
like,
same.
Yeah, of course. More convenient for me, for sure. Yeah.
This makes sense. Tonight, we're gonna meet some of Shinny Boy's Ladyboy friends.
Yes.
I want to hear their story too.
It's
And
gonna
maybe
be
you're gonna like
amazing.
them too.
After having a PhD level conversation on the complexities of human sexuality, we pulled up to Bangkok's red light district to see if any ladyboys were working the
Yeah,
streets.
that's the
If
line that I
so,
was talking about.
I venture to guess this is some sex work. This is some of the more underground work.
You want head? You want head?
Will we see many ladyboys there?
You will, but like
Sucky,
mostly
sucky.
is girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What can we find in Soy Cowboy?
Oh, so they're not all ladyboys.
The most disgusting stuff in Bangkok.
What do you mean?
Or the most delicious stuff. Depends on what you like.
Okay.
Yeah?
Knowing you, I feel like it'd be right up your alley.
Yeah, like some people might like it, some people might hate it, you know?
Can you tell the viewer what a ping pong show is?
Ping pong show. Oh yeah, ping pong show is another experience of Bangkok that very controversial.
So I've heard it's where women use their vaginas to conduct a unique art form and do all sorts of acrobatics and archery and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of foreigners sit there and watch women perform all this crazy stuff with their vaginas. And I've been there
Wait,
once.
this
actually,
is
with
live? What the fuck?
She took me there, and it's traumatizing.
No, that's crazy.
So I'm noticing some
Just
old
imagine
men with some ladies. That's sex work, I presume. Question for you guys. Is anyone here a ladyboy?
No.
Okay, we're trying to interview like a ladyboy.
Outside.
Like a working ladyboy.
Yep.
Over there?
Outside.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay. So I noticed that was a bit of an awkward question, me asking, is anyone a ladyboy? Yeah?
You want lady boy?
I want to pay a ladyboy for an interview that's working the street right now.
In the Cockapoo bar.
Cowboy too?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Come. Sorry. So, just point it that way. We're just gonna interview a ladyboy.
Okay, the police will come here. Okay.
All right. Hello. I'm trying to interview a working ladyboy.
Oh, I know she.
I'm here with world famous Shinny.
I know she.
Yes.
I know
What is your name?
Sheen.
Alice.
Elise.
Yes, and you?
My name's Tyler.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Thank you for being a part of this.
Thank you.
Where are we at right now?
Right now?
Where are we at?
Where we at?
Yeah.
I'm working here for dancing or dancing. Sometimes I work. Go with customer. Yeah.
You are a ladyboy?
Yeah, I'm ladyboy. I'm yeah.
How long have you been ladyboy?
Young girl.
Young girl. How did you end up working in red light districts?
2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
Why?
For my family.
Is it very common that ladyboys end up having to work for their family on the streets?
Yeah, I have to give money for family.
Okay.
Yeah, I take care of family.
How are the customers?
It's good.
Good?
Yeah. Okay. Some customer not good, some customer good.
What is most of your clients? What nationality are they? Like American, British, Australian, German?
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
And how long do you think you'll continue working in the red light district? How much longer?
I don't know. Yeah, not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel happy and accepted as a ladyboy? As a ladyboy?
Of course. Yeah, of course. Because I'm ladyboy when I'm younger.
How young?
9 years.
9 years old.
Yeah.
She said she's working in the red light district to provide for her family. Do you think most women want to work out here, or they kind of have to?
You know, most women who work in the bar, they are kind of like look after the family, money.
Sure.
To the family and like to support.
After getting a taste of the red light district,
That first
and
lady,
being threatened to have the cops sicked on me like dogs, it was now time to relax with a few drinks and meet up with Sheeny's entire squad of ladyboy friends.
They got all
How did the
Transformers.
transition process actually work?
Full
I'm
Transformers lined
I
up.
start to take, I think maybe like 16 years old.
curious. 16.
Yeah, and I take like Andokua, Okinawa to make myself look like a girl. But I don't mind if like the gay like me or like, you know, just love is so easy to like to love someone, something like that.
So love became genderless for you almost.
Yeah.
Do you still have a penis?
Opinions?
A penis.
What does that mean?
How do I translate penis?
Dick.
Dink.
Dick. Okay, penis.
Dink.
Okay.
Do you have dink?
Yeah, I still have.
Okay. Is that a very common? Do most ladyboys have dink?
Bro!
Yes,
Or is
for
it just
sure.
on a
for
case
sure.
by case?
Yeah, for sure. Ladyboy always like
Always have dink.
have dick, and I have like big dick.
Yo!
Big dick.
So in your experience, most ladyboys have massive schlongs?
I am not sure, but for me, I'm big dick. I
Even
don't
on
know
estrogen?
why. But God give for me, you know, like have like beautiful face, but big dick.
How big is the dink?
Me?
Yeah.
You first. If you want to know.
What the fuck?
If you want to know from me,
Man,
you should tell you first.
if I was on like a gas station boner pill, maybe like, man, if I'm feeling optimistic.
I'd be like, go on down the road, you fuck.
If you want to support our boots on the ground independent journalism that is not a month. And now let's hear Julie's story on how he became a she. You're 20.
Yeah.
Okay, you're
20
young.
years old.
You said you guys met at a beauty pageant?
Yeah, last 2 years ago.
Yeah, I feel like maybe they love the way I walk, the way I talk, the way I consider myself. That is how the judge falling in love.
Do you make a lot of men fall in love with you?
Oh, I guess so.
Is that the case? You tell me, I don't know. What's going on in your DMs?
Well, I got like maybe 1,000 messages per day, every single day.
What are you? What do you consider yourself?
I consider myself as a identity as a ladyboy, so I don't really mind. I know when I was born, I was a male, right? Sex born, I was a male, so I'm so proud to call myself Lady Boy.
When I look at you, I see lady,
Well,
but I imagine there's a little bit of boy.
you haven't seen all of. So what I look like now is women, but maybe when I have no clothes, you can see.
Dink?
Yeah.
He knows about that. Yeah. Roman knows. Roman. What lies in your future? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations?
I want to become a singer.
Can we hear a note, perhaps?
Oh my God.
No pressure at all. But might as well. Hell, life's short.
Sin I coming home when my body bends a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress, baby. Won't you come?
Shit, I don't know. You got to work on that voice a little bit. Sounds a little rough.
Over. Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, evaporate?
Wow. You were quiet with it, but I could hear the angelic tunes like that of an angel.
Thank you to close your eyes.
Wow. You have a nice voice. Would you have preferred to be with the women rather than separated altogether?
No.
Hell no?
No. Because the way we're growing up, Ladyboy and 6 women grown, completely different. And we should not take this spade because our born sex is different. We should not take this spade for the real women.
I see. Okay.
Her spade.
Americans love debating about that. Nisa. What do you do for a living?
In the last 5 years, I've been a content creator, like more specifically in OnlyFans industry. And now I shift my path to be podcaster.
Okay, now you have me curious. What people were most interested in your services?
Probably those who are curious about their sexuality, questioning themselves, like, am I still straight? If I if I get turned on by this person. Yeah, that's basically how it starts. So there are like some dominant ones, or the also submissive ones, and like to fulfill their kinks, right? But for me specifically, it's about the. Can I even say?
Say it, please.
Well, it's
Just be honest.
Well, I have a massive dick, and I have a bunch of cum just hit on my face every time on every video. So that's how I hook them.
So you have a mega dink.
Yeah.
What are we talking here? Are we talking 12 inches?
I'm talking about 7.5.
There's a lot of guys out there that are a little bit jealous of you right now. Do you think God wasted a gift on you? Given that you are a ladyboy, or does it kind of work out?
Of course, I think it's a gift from God, and it's meant to be. I mean, I was born with this. It could have been much harder life if I was born with a micro penis, right?
So you've used your dink to your advantage, even as a ladyboy.
Yeah, and I mean, it comes with a lot of sacrifice as well. I think nowadays it's more open for those who look like more masculine. And what I mean by sacrifice is that I have to stop using hormones in order to get hard. So it's like if I cannot maximize my femininity, my preference not to overly use hormones. Otherwise, I get like mood swing.
You've had to find the balance between testosterone and estrogen.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The people that said they don't see it, bro, look at how broad her shoulders are. Look at hers too. Like it's never gonna go away. Adam's apple's still gonna be here. Jawline is still gonna be here. Like there's shit that you cannot say. Like, oh, I didn't know it was a ladyboy. I didn't know. Like it's all there. They do a great job though. Don't get me wrong. They do a great job. But come on, like look at this. You can't tell me that's not a man.
And your feminine features that you're gaining while retaining in your other masculine features.
Yeah.
On a personal level, have you dated any straight men like our friend here?
So most of
Yo, he's getting sprayed the whole video no matter what. Because this guy, he doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't not know what he wants, but he doesn't know what he is. So it's like he doesn't know if he's gay or straight. So he's pretending to be like, I don't know, bro. He's getting sprayed the whole video.
I mean,
gang.
most of my whole life, I only attract straight men or guys who are into femininity.
Yeah, he's killing
it's like a kink, you know.
Do you feel disrespected to be viewed as a kink for some men?
Well, it is a fact though. So what can I do? You know, we are associated with the, sexual kind of world anyway, since the beginning. Those guys who defend themselves on social media, trust me, those guys who make bad comments, they're probably on my OnlyFans. So I just keep doing minimal procedures.
But you like using your dink and being a ladyboy at the same time.
Well, it's not like I like to use it. Most of the case, I just use it for work.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not fucking another guy. So that's
I see, you're getting
yeah.
So you don't need your dink.
I mean, I still like to be sucked, right? It's like the instinct of biological male in me, but it's been pressed out by the hormones anyways.
Emily, when did you become a ladyboy?
I would say that it's kind of like a long story. Just the fact that when I was young, I have a girl neighborhood, like a girlfriend, something like that. I used to play with the girl for the whole time when I was so young. So I don't even know.
You were a boy.
Yeah, I kind of like absorbed those feelings that, oh my God, I want to be a lady. I want to be a girl. I want to have a long hair like her. One day I think that I'm not a boy, but I am a girl.
What age did you think you were a girl?
About like 8 or 9, something like that.
9?
Yes.
Oh, that's very
They're
young.
all ranging the same
my
age.
family back then, at that time, they not trying to stop me anything, but on the other hand, they are more supportive, you know. It's not easy to be a ladyboy or to be something which is not a man or a woman, you know what I mean?
But you have dink.
I still have dick, yes.
Big dink?
Above average.
Tell me some of the surgeries you've undergone to look more like a woman.
To be honest, nowadays, people they are doing forehead surgery, which is like, as a man's like facial like scale, right? It's kind of like a bony face. So they put like a silicone on their forehead to look it more feminine, like a lady. That's what is very popular right now in Thailand.
Do you think there are some dangers associated with the hormone usage?
Absolutely. Following like a mental health issue after that, it's like you get mood swing and you know it's emotional.
Now that I'm thinking about it, like, yo, what about the transgenders? Like when they get to the age of 65 and stuff, I always wondered, like, what happens then? Do they still have to keep on taking hormones, bro?
Easy to cry, easy to get mad, and sometimes, especially for those who don't have their community, their friends to share about this thing with, I mean, that can be really difficult for the person. I don't believe that parents, I mean, this is based on the US, right? Like, I don't think the parents should push their kids, their child too hard to transition. You know, because, you know, most of my friends, they realize after they've been using their penis and they, all of a sudden they liked it, you know. But I feel...
Looking like a ladyboy and being a ladyboy, but also liked using their penis.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay. I can feel also for those who decided so early, whether it's for their own choice or their family, they regret after that.
What age do you think is appropriate to start the hormones and start a sex change
Bro,
operation?
I feel like at these 14, I'm hearing
hormone.
14, I'm hearing 13 and 16, bro. Nah, gang, like you're not even an adult at that time. Yo, 22, 21 years old, you can make up your mind and say whatever you want to change your sex, but those young ages is crazy, gang. I'm not gonna lie.
Since many Thai transgender we start since very early, right? I would say around 18. For the transition, of course, should be after 20.
That's what I'm saying.
Period.
Anything after 20, that was a good video. If you haven't watched this already, man, it's a good video. Go watch. Shout out to Tyler. Description down below. Without further ado, see y'all boys in the next one. I'm gone.